If I was to go back in time and I had to start all my habits from zero, I would probably do most things differently. And here's how I would do them and in what order I would do them. So, there are three good reasons why most people fail at building new good habits. And I would probably say that reason number one is that they try to change everything at once. Look, if you have loads and loads of bad habits, it's not really a good idea to just forget about them and get 10 new good habits in and try to pair them all at once and try to do everything in one sitting. And most time that fails. People lose motivation after like 2 weeks because they just can't do it. And those were already two in one sitting. And number three would be that the problem for most people is not their willpower, it's their system. Look, for example, if you have a fridge full of junk food, of course you will not be able to eat healthy food. And another one, if your goal is to not scroll a lot in the morning and you have your phone just beside your bed to grab with your hand while still being able to lie in your bed, I mean, of course, you just won't do it. You just won't get up and get in the shower and grab a coffee. You will just grab your phone and start scrolling. That's obvious. Now, let's get to the five habits, with habit number one being sleep. Look, sleep is the foundation of the whole day. If sleep is failing, then the whole day is failing too, basically. You don't have energy, you don't want to be around, and that just breaks down your whole day. And it's not just your energy, it's your focus, your mood, everything just goes down. And that's not what you want. And a little advice from me, if it's possible, please put your phone out of your bedroom. It's not necessary. It's really just distracting you because it's just time wasting when you should be sleeping. And please wake up and go to sleep every day at the same time. It does not matter if it's the weekend, it does not matter if it's while you're going to work or whatever you're doing. Please do these two things because they will improve your sleep quality by a lot, probably by 100% if I'm honest. And those things will improve dramatically your whole day. Now let's get to habit number two. I would say this one is exercise. Now, look, you don't have to go to the gym, you don't have to be a calisthenics athlete, but just do something. If it's getting your 10,000 steps a day, if it's doing 20 push ups, 10 push ups in your bedroom, it does not really matter. Just do some movement. Just like with the sleep, of course, sports improve your mood, your focus, and your energy the same way. It improves mood dramatically and is very, very important in my daily life. So I'm really, really begging you, try it out, get some steps in, do some push ups. It will benefit you. And a little advice from me is to start with something that is so easy that you can't even say no. For example, for me, that would be, I don't know, 50 push ups. I mean, that's basically one set. It's not really much. And if it's 10 for you, then just do 10 push ups. At the end of the day, you will still be better than yesterday by 10 push ups. And adding that up week by week, day by day, trust me, you will make some progress and it will affect your mood positively. Habit number three would be to not use your phone in the morning. The first 30 to 60 minutes of the day are key. And if you just take your phone and start scrolling, your whole day will just be as bad as the morning. So you don't want to do that. You don't want to completely destroy your dopamine receptors in the morning already. So just get up, grab a coffee, take a shower, maybe even go for a 10-minute walk to get some sunlight in, even. And trust me, your day will be a lot better. Habit number four would be reading. Reading is something that changed my life completely, and it does not take a long time. You can just take 15 to 20 minutes, and you will get your 10 pages a day in. And 10 pages a day basically equals to about 12 books per year. And 12 books per year is more than most people read throughout their whole lifetime. So even if you just drop those 10 pages to 5 at the beginning, you will still get 6 books done, and that is on the long run. If you look at it for about 10 years, you will have read 60 books, which that is much. And a little advice from me, pick books that you actually enjoy. It does not matter that you force yourself to read something that you don't even really like. That's just unnecessary. And that's not what reading should be. Habit number 5 would be to review your whole day. This does not mean that you should pick up a, I don't know, notebook and write down every single thing that you did throughout the day, but you should just be able to sit down and think, okay, what went well, what didn't, what can I do better tomorrow, what can I change to make myself feel more comfortable. These types of things matter, especially, and you basically get feedback from yourself. I mean, that's the best thing that you could ever do. And to stick to this one, it should basically become something like a routine. So before you go to sleep, when you put your phone in another room, when you sit on the bed, you just sit there and think, okay, what went well, what didn't. And by doing this, you will build a super, super easy habit, and you already got 2 habits in one go because you focus more on your sleep and you review your whole day, which are 2 things in one go. And look, the order does not matter. If you want to start with reading, then go on and do that. I would personally start with sleeping because sleeping builds your whole day. And if the foundation of the day is broken, then the day will be too. Then to add up more habits, I would probably say to try out one for 2 weeks. And if you feel comfortable with that one, then add a new one and add another one and another one and another one about every 2 weeks, so you get comfortable by doing those things, because it does not really help to try and do all 5 of these habits and then just stop doing them after a week. Now, the goal is not perfection, it's consistency. Of course, I know there will be days where you cannot go to sleep at your time and wake up the next day at that time, but it should be consistent. You should really try to focus on it and try to get it right. Maybe you could even tell me in the comments down below what you're starting with, what you're struggling with. Maybe I could help you, and that would be it. See you next time.